for J.R. Smith. I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Joakim Noah's checked in for Gasol. Mirotic comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Doug McDermott in for Mike Dunleavy. Here is Brooks. The Cavaliers making the shot. The pass to Mirotic. Over to the left wing. That's a 2 from Butler. No good from the wing. Well, for J.R. Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season, he knew he had a chance for a ring. You know, Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did. I mean, instead of having to create offense, the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him, and all he had to do was knock down open jumpers, and as a result, his shooting percentages rose after the trade.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball. That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Butler from outside. Butler missing again. Cavaliers leading, and now the Cavaliers. Fast break. James with the ball. Fry dishes to Dellavedova. Lays it up and banks it in.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Now we get a chance to check out LeBron James. Last season, he played outstanding, putting up about 25 points per, 7 assists and 6 rebounds. And you look at his scoring, he was #1 on the team last season.
And, Greg, I liked his ability to play through contact, his exceptional concentration. That allowed him to be a great finisher.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Butler missing again.
It has not been an easy quarter for him.
We've been here the whole time, anxiously waiting, and the streets paper chase supreme testing our patience. Now stop the presses, listen up, this is not a lecture, more like a message with a flow that's as hot as peppers. Pop the only way you can stop this villain. I'm sick with it, with a moxicillin. I've been the illest since ill kid Operation Red. Though I never contemplated that. Then that's a wrap. Turn your pages to 03. Chapter in YG's. Pants is my code D. No iron team, homie. Picture me solo. See what happened to Tony? What he did to Manolo. Here go that New York Giant. Back on it again. Seen with Wolverines and he wasn't from Michigan. Timeout. Timeout. Started. The work find us in Tennessee, looking for bucks, and if they still tend to
NYG.
bring a bill to those that bill. Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. Hey, what you say?
NYG.
Bring a bill to those that bill. Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. Hey, what you say?
NYG.
Hey. 11 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Brooks kicks to Mirotic. Here's Moore. Buries the long-range jumper.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
And here is LeBron. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. And the Gasol brothers, both starters in the All-Star game last season. It's the first time that's happened in NBA history. Pau talked about Well, their story is a bit like a fairy tale, the way two of them, sons of medical professionals in Spain, have become two of the best centers in the NBA of this era.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, when you remember what a raw talent and how big and bulky Marc Gasol was when he was drafted by the Lakers, who traded him to Memphis for his brother.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
So on the floor for Cleveland, J.R. Smith out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
Cleveland leading by 4. Now, here is Irving. Smith on the wing. No one near him. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Moore drills the three-pointer. Moore's got 9.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
I tell you what, he has quite the... act to follow, but Fred Hoiberg was a quick choice for the brass in Chicago. Signed that 5-year deal over the summer. Was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
Passes it to Butler. Back to Rose. Here's Moore. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Thompson passes to Love. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points. Out of their last 5 makes... How about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. The 10-footer. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist by Butler. 16 points for Derrick Rose. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
He took good advantage of that screen. 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Love, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And the rejection by Smith. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Dellavedova, that's good. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Moore. Drills it from outside. Moore's got 18 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And Irving pulls it down.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed.
And, you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Pau Gasol is checked in for Noah. Portis comes in for Mirotic. Dunleavy's checked in for E'Twaun Moore. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Bulls moving the ball around. Gasol dishes to Rose. And Holiday kicks to Rose. Clock at 6. The three-pointer, no good.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce. Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Bulls trail by 5. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Derrick Rose, unbelievable spirit. We know about his toughness, has fought through injuries of all kinds that might cause a lesser competitor to hang up his sneakers.
And competitor, that's the word, Kevin. I mean, he was impossible to outcompete at the high school level, the college level, and now in the pros.
LeBron, he's checked in for Cleveland.
And, you know, back to D. Rose for a moment. He drives the lane now as hard as he did before the injury. It's a level of fearlessness that only a few guys possess. And it's not teachable. You either have it or you don't.
Dishes to Holiday. Left side Gasol. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Guys, he's got the length to get to the rim, and when he gets there, you never see a clumsy or awkward finish out of him. Everything is smooth and fluid.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And, you know, back to D. Rose, he grew up in a brutally dangerous neighborhood on Chicago's South Side. Some of that fearlessness, that competitiveness he exhibits was learned early on out of necessity.
Aaron Brooks, he's checked in for Rose. Then for the Cavaliers, Mozgov comes in for Tristan Thompson. And Channing Frye's subbed in for Kevin Love. Kicks it to Holiday. To the left side wing. Dunleavy, the pass to Brooks. Here's Gasol. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. That's good. 17 points for Kyrie Irving.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Cleveland. With a very strong year last year, they were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
Chicago making some changes. E'Twaun Moore comes in for Mike Dunleavy, and it's Butler in for Justin Holiday. Iman Shumpert's checked in for Cleveland. Irving with a clean look. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
And back to the Cavs and their road play. Teams with a lot of new players coming in can struggle early. It's especially evident when playing on the road.
Picked by Mozgov. LeBron kicks to Mozgov. Shumpert dishes to James. The shot, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. The Cavaliers leading by 3.
Talk about being streaky on the road. That's what the Cavs were. I mean, could rattle off 4 wins on the road in a row, then come back empty from their next road trip. They did seem, though, to get stronger and more steady as the season went on.
Gasol passes to Moore. And he hits it to tie the game up. Moore's got 23 points.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Shumpert gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 6 assists now in the game. And Chicago shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Now the dish to Moore. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Wow, this is simply an amazing performance he's putting on here.
Cleveland's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Irving attacking. That's good. Irving's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Brooks kicks to Moore. They double him with James. Moore passes to Portis. It's Brooks on the wing. He dishes it to Moore. There's the triple. Great D that time from LeBron. Cavaliers leading. Irving drives in. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
And Chicago shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Brooks, the pass to Portis. They double him with Irving. Moore with it. He's picked up by LeBron. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. No good from Moore. We're talking about Channing Frye last year. The three-point shot still there for the second straight season, Greg. He hit the second most threes among power forwards again, landing it back at Kevin Love.
Yeah, and offensively fine, but that defense, Kevin, was not there. And Frye was neither quick enough or aggressive enough to stop anyone. And you know he has the talent. It's up to him. He's got to dig a little deeper if he really wants to realize his potential.
Chicago trailing here. Here's Moore. Great D that time from LeBron. Cavaliers shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Frye dishes to LeBron. And Frye kicks to LeBron. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. 2 summers ago, all anyone could talk about was LeBron James and the return to Cleveland.
I mean, you couldn't write that stuff, Kevin. I mean, it was unbelievable, the storyline. I mean, after all the acrimony between LeBron and the ownership as well as the fans. But you know what? He said it best. He truly is back where he belongs.
He's home.
Yes.
He's home. Chicago making some changes. Taj Gibson's checked in for Portis, and McDermott's subbed in for Moore. And both free throws good for LeBron.
And, you know, for LeBron, he knew he had his work cut out for him in Cleveland. A younger team unseasoned in the playoffs. They had to remake the roster a bit and gain that experience.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Down low, here's Mozgov. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Brooks, the pass to Gibson. To the left side wing. Here's McDermott. Cans the shot from the wing. McDermott's got his first bucket of the night. With 1 on the clock. Oh, look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. You go, oh my. How does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the...
Hey, Kevin.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He ended up with 19 points, 7 assists, and 1 rebound. After missing last game, it was clear. And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to get started. Now back to Kevin Harlan and the rest.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Bulls trail by 4. Rose is the 1 with Butler is the 2. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's Dunleavy in at the 3. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half. Irving, the open look. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Irving's got the first bucket of the third here for the Cavs. Outside Rose. And Gibson kicks to Butler. Butler on the wing. A baseline J. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Smith.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
Here's Butler. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 15 points for Jimmy Butler. The Cavaliers leading by 6. The drive by James. He kicks it to Thompson. Good work defensively by Gasol. And Chicago shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Here's Rose. Can't get it to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. A floater. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Rose. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Rose has got 20.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Here's Irving. And another miss by Cleveland.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Each one more. He's Checked in for Dunleavy. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter.
And injuries once again were a central theme of the Bulls season last year. Losing Rose was one thing, but then having Jimmy Butler lose a lot of time put them in such a tough spot.
Bulls trail by 6. Here's Moore. No good off the back of the rim.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And now it's a 9-point Cavalier lead. Rose dishes to Moore. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The kick out to Rose. Pass to Butler. Moore against James. LeBron with some nice D.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
And guys, for everything we've said about Kyrie Irving over the years, now let's talk about maybe another area, and that is his willingness to give up the ball. LeBron came to town at the beginning of last season. Kyrie didn't even flinch at the prospect of being 1B to 1A. To me, that was a very selfless way of giving the mantle of that team over to LeBron.
I agree with you, and there was some question as to whether Kyrie would be able to do that at this point in his career, but ultimately that's what champions do. Kobe did it for Shaq. Robinson did it for Tim Duncan. And that's really what great players do.
Derrick Rose grabs the miss.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
That one goes. Count it. Moore's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
And getting back to Kyrie, many felt the addition of LeBron would cut down on Kyrie's playmaking opportunities. But Kyrie was near his career average in assists last season. That even further indicates how seamlessly the two superstars were able to gel.
Gibson passes to Rose. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. He feeds it to Gibson. Rose kicks to Moore. Fires from deep. Second chance shot. Rose, that's good.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
That's a 2 from Smith. Offensive rebound. Some solid defense from Rose. Bulls trail by 6. Here's Moore. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The Cavaliers 5th.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Smith dishes to Dellavedova. And there's the feed to Thompson. The second chance effort. They get the rebound. Smith kicks to James. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 5th assist in this one. Bulls have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Here's Moore. No good on the triple.
I think he's got to find another way to contribute, Kevin, besides looking to shoot the ball. I mean, he just can't get anything to bounce his way this quarter, so he's got to do other things.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Smith the pass to Dellavedova. Love outside. Lets it go from 11. Another shot. And the layup is good. Love's got 12 in the game.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Rose dishes to Butler. And Moore kicks to Butler. Back to Moore. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
And you know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gasol. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. Mirotic is checked in for Ejuan Moore. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Just 2 to shoot. Mirotic, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Here's Shumpert. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 8th assist here tonight. To the paint. Here's Portis. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Portis has got his first 2 points of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too. Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Rose kicks to Holiday. Rose goes in. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Rose has got 24 points. Cleveland leading by 7. Here's LeBron. He's got 21. Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova. Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Holiday, the pass to Noah. Feeds the Rose. The shot, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, the effort and the aggression really favors them thus far. They've completely dominated the backcourt.
Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Morris checked in for Mirotic. Butler comes in for Justin Holiday, and it's Brooks in for Rose.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders, but thus far he's proved to be worth it.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch. And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
And the Bulls making a change here. Rose is checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Irving's checked in. The pass to LeBron. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
He is almost money when it comes to finishing in close. Nice bucket there to increase the lead.
The offensive rebound. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Joakim Noah.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Irving. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And now a 10-point Cavalier lead. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's called on Channing Frye.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
And it's Rose penetrating. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And it's now 26 points for Derrick Rose. Love outside. Irving from long range. Moore. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Cleveland leading by 7, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Noah dishes to Moore, doubled by Smith. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th man of the year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career high 55% from the floor.
Bulls made the postseason for the 10th time in their last 11 seasons. Last year, they have become a fixture, Greg, in the playoffs in the East.
And how about last season, Kevin, had that interdivision matchup in their first round against the up-and-coming Bucks. Some hiccups for them in that series, but they were able to prevail.
And it's Rose penetrating. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Rose has got 28.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. Giving up too much. Size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it. Boy, in that playoff series against the Bucks, the Bulls looked like they were primed for an upset as they started slowly, eventually pulled it together, and came in as the underdogs against the Cavs.
Smith kicks to Love.
What a great game for Love in this one. He has 14 points, and what a great game he's having on the boards, too.
And whatever else he's done, make no mistake that rebounding has been the priority for him. He works harder on the glass than anywhere else.
He's perfect from the line this time. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Rose goes in. Soft touch off the glass. Rose has got 30 points.
And the Cavs knocked out the Bulls in 6 games. Bulls went up 2-1 in the series, but didn't have an answer for LeBron. Strong effort from the Bulls, though, but they just couldn't match the firepower of the Cavs. Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Moore. Back to Rose. James against Moore. And it's off from three-point range.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's the three. But they get it back. Left side, Butler. A second chance effort. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland.
Matthew Dellavedova.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Rose double teamed. Here's Noah. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Dellavedova. James kicks to Thompson. Love with the screen for Smith. Pass to LeBron. Poked away. Butler against Smith. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
And Chicago has possession. A 12-point game. Dishes it to Moore. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
It's a pick by Love. Off the pick. And the shot falls short this time.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Dellavedova, the pass to Thompson. That's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 12. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
And there's J.R. Smith on the assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Rose dishes to Noah. Kicks it to Moore. Fires from deep. No good. James with some nice D. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Smith the pass to Love. Takes it from 10. It's rebounded by Noah. Moore inside. Working on Thompson. And that one's good. And that's 21 points for Butler.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Here's Dellavedova. Smith outside for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 5th assist in this one. Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Here's Portis. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Noah. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. The wide open look for Love. Off target with his 3. Bulls trail by 12, and Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Butler against Smith. Butler kicks it to Noah. Moore with it. Back to Noah. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The drive by James. The 11-footer. Again, Love missing. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. The body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
Now, safe to say that J.R. Smith has never been short on confidence, Clark, his entire career.
Yeah, he's always been a guy who could actually play with confidence and back it up. When he's hot from the floor, he can take over games single-handedly.
And for Smith and his confidence, last year even he said he's on pace to be one of the best shooters the game has ever seen. So obviously not lacking in belief in his ability.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And not sure if I can agree with J.R. Smith's assessment that he'll be one of the greatest shooters of all time, but he's pretty deep into his career at this point. Maybe he's hoping for a Kyle Korver type of career after 30 years of age.
Inside, James, and that is good. LeBron's got 27 points.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Rose passes to Portis. Thompson comes with the double team. Outside Rose. It's rebounded by